A story about supplication at the invitation of the prophet of God, Yunus, peace be upon him. The storyteller says, I want to tell you my story, from which I survived and God wrote a new life for me. When I had terrible pains when I was in the 7th month. The placenta was descending below the child and was 75% attached, according to what the doctors said. My blood type is rare. Imagine that the blood bank does not have the cysteine of my type. The operation was at 4 a.m. on Friday and I was fasting only. I broke my fast with dates and a little water and juice and I could not eat because of the pain. The pain increased and he could not stop this pain. Premature birth came on me when I was extremely tired. And he told me, we will operate on you now. There are many possibilities that you should know about. You will give birth to a premature baby who may not live. You will experience severe bleeding and you will not have enough cells for your blood type. And if you live, you will be without wombs. The possibility of bleeding does not stop. I told him, Doctor, you explained my condition to me, as if you were telling me that I was dying. He said to me, you must know, and I heard him say, oh God, call the donors. I started screaming and crying, I lost my focus, and I couldn't feel those around me. I was stunned, and this is my fate. A nurse came and told me to remember God. Yes, in times of trauma, someone must remind us of the Creator, the most merciful of the merciful. By God, I mentioned God and I mentioned Yunus' supplication because at this moment it was what quickly came to my mind, so I said it while I was intermittently crying, and suddenly a strange stillness and comfort came to me after crying. I entered the operating room and there were 5 doctors with me, and the 5th was the care doctor, because they were anticipating my danger. I was looking at 2 bags of blood and they looked at me with looks of mercy and compassion and said to me, You testified, you testified. I came out of the operations and everyone was surprised by this operation and everyone congratulated me because it was the easiest operation because I am a healthy child, I did not need blood bags, my wounds were not removed, I did not have any bleeding. Praise be to God for his generosity and grace, and from him to me, and I hope that you remember Yunus' supplication in times of crisis, and relief will come to you. God willing, sorry for the long post.